Steve Rossi here. Shut up, Steve, and all that. Today's program is brought to you by jazz music. What was I saying about the music? Oh, I lost my cat 2 months ago, by the way, in a game of cards. I was listening to the Titanic soundtrack. The play, you losers, not the fucking movie. The original. The play. The play soundtrack is beautiful. I was realizing I just got to a part where they see the iceberg in the first mate or whatever. The line is iceberg right ahead, but he doesn't say it with like fear in his voice. He just kind of declares it, and it's been sticking in my head. And I just imagine the guy at the audition just like, okay, the line is iceberg right ahead, iceberg right. Wait, what's the line? Ahead, iceberg right ahead, and that's what he says it like that. And I don't know how I want him to say it. He just needs to be more fearful, like iceberg right ahead. That's like petrified. No, iceberg right ahead. I can't even say it now how I want to say it, but he's saying it wrong too. I can imagine asking for that. Like if I was the director, I would say, you're scared. Iceberg right ahead. Oh, iceberg right ahead. It still sounds wrong. Iceberg right ahead. Why would it? No one says right ahead. They would just say iceberg. Iceberg! Iceberg! That's what they'd be doing. Screaming, iceberg! Not iceberg! Right ahead! Sounds like you're rooting for it. I want to go back to listening to the beautiful Titanic soundtrack. It has nothing to do with the awful movie one where that song is sung. Some girl sang that song to me in middle school at the collage concert. You know that song? What is it? Oh, you know what I'm talking about. Life will go on and on. You're here, there's nothing I fear. Just like that, too. You're here, there's nothing I fear. Yeah, when someone's here, there's nothing I fear. Really? Son, go get my harpoon collection and load it up good. I don't know what that means. I don't know what anything means anymore. I'll tell you what I did learn about captains. I don't know the Titanic brought it up. Remember when well, I learned that not every captain has to go down with the ship. See, I thought that was a thing of honor. I thought no matter what, a captain goes down with a ship, even if there's extra lifeboats. I just thought in the movie Titanic, the Captain Smith is in the bridge of the ship and all the water smashes through the windows and covers him. And I always wonder at that point if he started to swim. And I'm sure most people remember, if I remember this scene, I haven't seen that movie in a decade, 2 decades, 3 decades. I haven't seen it in 5 decades. If the captain has to go down with the ship, so all the windows smash and he's covered in water now, and now he's going down, does he then just try to swim with, even if he's chosen to go down with the ship, does he then try to swim to safety once he's enveloped in water? Or does he just cross his arms and sink joyfully to the bottom? Or just contemplatively? Like, is he just, like, is he seeing other people sink and just kind of like waving to them and saluting, like this is what he has? See, I thought every captain had to go down with a ship. And I didn't know that. So had there been enough lifeboats on the Titanic, Captain John Smith would have gotten to go off the Titanic and leave and survive. And no shit, I thought you had, especially in a situation like that, like 1912, where everyone like loves a salute and camaraderie, and we're not as cynical yet. And everyone loves a parade back then. And oh, there's a band concert. Oh, they're playing a. I love a good band concert. It's been such long since. Oh, we're having a band concert tonight. So I just thought it was like an old time tradition that the captain goes down with the ship. Obviously, I know on a sailboat or a little fucking kayak, you can save yourself. I just thought if you were operating a very large vessel, like, hey, the other movie I saw one day, Tom Hanks, where he's taken over by the Somalians, he gets in the other boat with them. So he's going down, he's the captain, has to go down. And so all these ship movies have really made me think. Quint, he was eaten by the shark, but he would have gone down with the ship if he had to. He did go, so he went. I can't name that many pilots or captains. I don't know what the fucking difference is. Why is a pilot a captain? Wait, that is a captain runs a ship, and a captain. Okay, you can refer to a pilot as a captain. Well, you can refer to anyone as a captain. Oh, this is a headache one. The point being is what I learned, and I learned that not every captain has to go down with the ship. That's great news. I thought you had to like put your hand over your heart and just be swallowed by the sea in like some matter of honor. I never been on a cruise. Grew up on an island, but I didn't go on the water until I was in my late 20s. Just because, I mean, it's not like everyone was like, boat, boat. Well, oh, this is Shut Up, Steve. I know it because I'm pulling my hair out. That's what I'm going to do on this. I'm going on a road tour. I'll wind up bald at the end. I'll just rip out hair as I'm talking because I hate the things I say more than you do. It's cringeworthy. But there are those little gems. I can say that. All right, I'll stop doing this. Just get off. Boo! Steve Rossi, former baby, future skeleton. That's the whole thing. Like a captain on a ship knows he has to go down. So once he's covered by water, does he then just swim with the... I really want to know that part. When he's covered in the sea, when the ship's finally going down and the captain's underwater, does he try to swim out of natural human instinct of survival? Or does he... You can't just go sink to the bottom of the ocean with your legs crossed. And here's the thing. I've always said this. I've always said, there's no... I don't understand people who live to travel. I can't, I don't get it. I really, really don't. Traveling broadens the mind. So does thinking. So does reading and writing. But are you reading and writing at home and thinking at home? No, you're watching fucking golf and NASCAR. See, do it again? Just once. I want to see the guy in the pole position. I can't even believe I know that term. Well, I did grow up as a carnival worker announcing races. But the point is, I do... One day that would be interesting to see like a guy right on the inside just about to win the race, and at the last minute he just makes a hard right. Go fucking stick your head in the toilet and flush it till your head comes off. That's what I should do. I need a haircut. I should just have my head cut off. I really do. No one's cutting hair because of this stupid virus. I don't have a virus. I can actually cut hair. I should start barbering. Why don't you ever say before you think versus doing it the wrong way? Answer me! All right. Not crazy. Hey, I just like to amuse. And if it's myself, all the better. See, as long as they gave me one of these things, if I was in solitary confinement, one of these things, as long as they gave me even a microphone, I'll take a fucking talk boy from Home Alone. That became a product. My brother used to tape me having sex with my girlfriend on a talk boy. He wasn't in the room, he just set it up and like hide it. And, well, it was a whole basement, so he might have been, okay. I should need to check my facts on this. I need to see if he has those talk boy sex tapes. Alright, that's my big sex tape. It's an audio recording on a talk boy.